Hello, how is everyone out there? We are doing our festive thing here today. Hello, Heather, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Christmas. I know I get a chance to go see my grandkids, and I know you don't. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I don't mean to
no, that's
rub it
okay.
in, but
That's,
I know
no,
it's
that's
cool that
okay.
somebody does, right?
I'm
I mean,
glad you get to see. Yeah, I'm glad you get to see those babies. They grow up
yeah,
too fast to not see them, so it's
I
good. It's
know. I
good.
know. I'm very, very thankful that I get to do that. I mean, that's
That's
huge to
right.
me. So I'm really excited. I'm just glad that
Speaking of,
my
oh, go ahead.
kids, my kid and my daughter-in-law still invite me.
Right, I was just gonna say that's the key, isn't it? That's the key that they actually want to be a part of things with you.
That's exactly right.
Speaking of grandkids, Richard's out
Yeah.
there.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know why. I just thought I'd say that. Hey, Richard from Monrovia, California. And Donna
Mm,
Derlin, hello. And Mike is out there. Seasons, greetings all. He always says greetings all. So this time he just added
I
that
know
little.
he needs to hit that button though. He has a button on his stream deck where it just tells where he is.
Oh, is that what it is? He just
Clicks it
has
every
it. He
time.
has
It
it.
just has it,
Yeah.
and it puts up where he is.
Ron Brown says hello to the usual group. Well, I don't know. I'm feeling a little unusual today. Just got to say. And hello, Phil. Hey, hey, what's shaking? He says. So
Bill, what's
glad you
going
guys
on?
made
How
it.
are you,
It's a
sir?
holiday week, so it's always kind of fun to
Hmm.
do these shows because you never know who's going to pop in, who's going to show up, who's
That's
not
right.
going to show up. But all we care about is that you're here. Thank you, Jolyn, for popping in. Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Yeah, okay. And Ron says he's
Kokomo.
from. Yeah, I never say that right. I never say it right. So, oh, and
That's awesome.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Very good.
That's a Seinfeld throwback right there. That's awesome.
Okay. Okay. We are tinkering with tech. Not near stream right now, making stuff downstairs. I get it. I get it. Richard keeps popping in. Richard, you keep popping into the after. That's not yet the backstage pass. Not yet. I
Yeah, we'll get
appreciate you.
together.
Not yet.
Yeah, we'll get together over there real soon. Like after this show's over. Let us get done with the show first.
Yep, we're going to do our show here first, and then we'll go into that backstage pass where we'll get together and do whatever we're going to do and have some fun and all that kind.
Right.
um, excited too for everyone. I hope everyone has an extremely safe and very wonderful Christmas this year. I know it's going to be a weird one for most people, but I really do hope that everybody has a blessed time. And remember that meaning of Christmas. We need that right now.
You know, it's interesting. I saw a sign earlier this week that said, in Christmases of the past, I've always looked to the things that I have. And this year, it's making me appreciate, like they're talking about things that you have, like what you're going to do, what you're going to, like the anticipation of the holiday and all that stuff. And this year, it's made me appreciate the things I already have, like not what
Amen.
I'm getting, but rather what I've already got. And I know
Amen.
I totally butchered that, but yeah, I thought it was a really
I know
neat
exactly what
sentiment
you're
to
talking
think
about. I
about.
feel that same way. I feel that exact same
Yeah.
way, I swear. Well, let's get into the show a little bit. We'll discuss the show. We'll
Okay.
get into that, have some fun with it today. We're going to have some fun with the show we're going to talk about Discord and getting acquainted with it. Okay. If you, we're getting reacquainted actually, because we've used this, but it's hard to get people to sign in and, to buy into. It's just one more thing. Oh my gosh, I got to download or whatever. But I don't know. Heather and I have been talking about this for a while. I love it. I just love the way it's set up. I like what it does, and I like some of its purposes. And hopefully, we can teach you guys and show you guys some reasons why it might work for you. That's what I'm looking forward
Agreed. Yeah. Agreed.
to. And it
Agreed.
doesn't mean that,
So,
it doesn't mean that everybody has to go out and just say, hey, let's just start one. Let's start doing this and all that kind of stuff. But I do challenge you to look into a couple of them, that kind of thing. See if
well, and I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I didn't mean to
no,
interrupt
see if
your
it's a
sentence,
useful
but
tool. No, see if it's a useful tool. That's
yeah,
all.
useful tool. Yeah. And so one of the things that I was thinking about sharing with people is what we say here all the time. We like to tinker with stuff. And over the years, we have been in several different, we've had this conversation with you guys a bunch of times. So if you're not new here, this is going to be old repeated news. But we loved Google Plus. When Google Plus was around, it was the true meaning of community. It felt good to have a group of people who came together. It was a great central area to hold everything and to interact with people and to make new lasting relationships in that space. And it was a lot of fun. And then sadly it disappeared. And so we struggled, we meaning Michael and I and Andrew and a whole lot of us who loved Google Plus so much, and especially the communities part of it. We struggled to find a replacement, and we have come across a couple of things over the years that we've tried. And even in our own community, our paid for community of Tinkering with Tech, we have tried a couple of things. And the one thing that we keep coming back to is Discord. It has what we need. It looks like what we want. And we're able to do a lot, not everything, but a lot of the stuff that we want to do in order to make it work and work well for people. And it's something that we're interested in growing. Is that fair to say, Michael?
Yeah, I think so. And one of the things that was so appealing in Google Plus from the back in the day was the community side. And this so much reminds me of those communities, because you can build communities however you want. I mean, it's kind of nice.
And they're independent, and they're independent of each other, which is so nice. So
I like that.
I like this, what Eric is saying. Modern Day Tech says, I think I'm a Discord server hoarder. I'm in 70 plus. And that is totally possible. And I remember that with Google Plus days too, with the communities. My list was well into the 190s. Wow. And yes, I participated in a great deal of those because they were interactive, fun, and they showed all of my different sides of the things that I wanted to be a part of. And I think Discord can be that way too. But some of it you might have to build yourself, which is a little bit of what we're going to talk about today, about the server that we've built, the server that I've built for my community, and what it's like to get around in Discord, and maybe remove some of the stigma, because I know that there's some things about it that are kind of like, that's for gamers. I don't get it. But it's really, 2020 taught us a whole lot. Communication is very important. And there are a bunch of tools out there that are available to us if we just open our eyes a little bit. And
hey, quick shout out to Eddie Garrison too over on Facebook. He gave us a thumbs up, so thank you, Eddie, for that. And anybody, give us a thumbs up. If you're on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. Whatever, wherever you are, give us a thumbs up. We'd love that. That's awesome.
That's right.
Wherever you're watching from. So yeah, this is gonna be a cool one. Yep, starting back with the tinkering with my Discord. There you go.
That's right, Roz. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. This is fantastic. Good. This is, I'm glad. I mean, you may come to find that, wow, this is a great community. And what I like, it's worldwide. There's no ties and all that kind of stuff. You can get into voice chats with people. You can get in video chat. They do video chats now. Don't necessarily recommend it, but I think
it's a great voice chatting tool if you prefer to actually have the inflections of another person's voice. It's so easy to connect. You literally just click and you are voice chatting now. Anybody comes in, they're voice chatting now. It's such a simple tool. And you know, it was built for gamers. There's no question about that. But like we've been doing since the beginning of this year, we're breaking that mold. Things that are used for one thing or built for one thing don't have to be used for that one thing all the time. So
that's right. We're always breaking something.
That's right. No, well, that's true. Tinkering,
not breaking. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's show them some stuff. What do you think? What do you want to show first? Well, what do you suggest?
I don't know. Well, why don't we can we hop over to your, wait a second.
Jim. Thank you, Jim.
I want to say thank you to Jim.
It is 12:23 too.
And he says, Merry Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Appreciate you. What an awesome thing. I appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate your support. Means a lot.
We do. So, do you want to share your Discord? Like, I mean, you don't have any not safe for work servers over there, right? So,
no, we do. So, let's go to, here we go. This is my Discord server. Let me try and make it larger there. Okay, so that's full page now, and you can see this is the Tinkering with Tech I have over here. These are called servers, and this is kind of like what I was talking about, communities. One thing that's really cool is like Andrew, he and I started user to user with Google Plus, and so he decided to keep a server. Now watch how limited his is, just upcoming videos.
Mhm.
He has a bot that goes and pulls up anybody that's in his user to user community. Their videos show up here, so you can see anytime a YouTube video comes up, it pops in here. That's actually kind of cool too. So you can go see
It's a
something.
very helpful tool for like, you know, if you're looking for things to watch and you want to follow a specific group of people that that post videos, they're all stored right here automatically, and Andrew doesn't have to do anything to keep track of that. So
At all.
it's
It just
really
automatically
cool.
comes over. It really is cool. And I don't know if
Yeah.
Twitch works that
Oh,
same way or not. Oh, what do we got here?
thank you, Roz.
I
That's so awesome.
love
Hey,
Australia.
it's the
24/12.
24th of
I love
December over
that.
there. Gotta love that.
I gotta love Australia.
Thank you.
Everybody move to Australia just during super chats, please. But wait till the 31st. No, just kidding. Anyway,
All right.
so I know this is gonna blow you away with all this stuff. Oh my God, what do you mean it automatically, all this kind of stuff? It is a little overwhelming. So I just want to clarify and try and squeeze in some of this stuff. So some of you have seen like Chris Conkle, who came on our show, and we showed it backstage for of what his scenes look like. I'm on his Discord. This is right here. He has a bunch of stuff, and look at all the categories that has. So there's tons of them there. You can see there's messages over here. I don't know if you can see that little 8 and all this kind of stuff. There's Heather's. I'm just kind of showing you that there's different communities that you can be part of. One of the things that I love, and I'm just
we
going
like to call them, just to clarify something, we like to call them communities. They're actually technically servers. That's what Discord calls them. The circle on the left is the icon for a server, different servers. You can actually have servers that you own are also in that list, like Tinkering with Tech for Michael. He's the owner of that, and that is his server. And then you can move them around so you can reorder them in a priority level or whatever you want. And you can even put them into folders.
Drag them. Yep.
And you can even put them into folders to organize them a little better. So there is some flexibility there for you guys as well.
It is cool. OBS is a good one. OBS community. It's open source broadcast software. Anybody that doesn't know what OBS is, but it's a community that has a Discord that they answer a lot of questions or announcements, and they have things that are coming up and what's in development. It's so cool to have that accessibility. It's almost like you're like a customer service almost. You know what I'm saying? Like here's Epic Pen, a product that I
you're showing these different ones that you're into, these different things that you're a part of. And what I'm curious about is, how does somebody find things they might be interested in? I mean, when you walk into Discord, you're not presented with a page of, these are a bunch of different servers out there. Here's one you might want to try. It doesn't do like that.
That is so true. That is so true. But one thing that's interesting, so if you go to, I know on OBS, let's say you go to the OBS software platform, they have on their page there, they have.
Are you showing another website, or?
I'm looking for it. I want to make sure
it's
there.
Okay, so you're talking about being involved with something that you work with OBS, and then finding on their website that, oh, hey, they have a Discord, and then clicking the link that they offer to join it. That's how you got acquainted with all of these different Discord servers. Is that correct?
Absolutely. So when I was in, I was in Epic Pen. Let's take that for example. A lot of people know that I use Epic Pen to draw on screen, and that's a big one that I use. That was a perfect example of one that I had. I was on their support page, and it said, oh, here's our Epic Pen Discord. So I could keep up with updates, give suggestions. They set it up very nicely. I'm going to show you on that right here. They have announcements. They have just general, where it's just general chat. Feature requests.
It's really hard for everybody to see what is actually on that screen, because it's really hard to read. But the idea is that it's very minimal, but it's easy to find the things that you need help with for that particular service tool. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. And I love that. I think that's so cool. So even if you're if you're providing something for a community, let's say I know one of our members,
Like a help
Lowell Land.
desk?
Yeah, Lowell Land helps small entrepreneurs, that kind of thing. And she could have a Discord where they could come in and see resources and use things like that, use it that way. Ron and Huey, who run the Tech for Seniors, which is open for them, where they could have a resource area. They could have that server. I want to call it community. I keep wanting to call it communities, but have that.
I changed my name to community, so I get it.
have that community where they can come in and they could just provide an area. Here's our last shows. Boom, they automatically pop up. If you send them to YouTube, they automatically pop up. You don't have to do anything. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
We can do that with our show. I mean, with the Tinkering with Tech, I could have all the past shows show up in one area. But the only thing is, anytime you go live, it's hard to split up. All it does is it picks up.
Yeah, because it's a robot that's picking up automatic triggers from YouTube or Twitch or wherever you set it up for, and then it's bringing in whatever is happening at that moment. So when Michael sets up his YouTube things ahead of time, that actually comes in as a video right now that Michael just set it up, and so it does kind of appear to be like, here's the video that he just went live with, when he actually it's for tomorrow or next week. So. Mm-hmm. Which is different than you may want it to be, but it's actually pretty cool because it's all right there. So, and there's lots of bots out there.
This one shows, like Andrew shows, this is Coach Diesel is now live on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So it does Twitch as well. So that's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. This is where you did YouTube.
Yeah, he's using the 𝐒𝐴6 bot, which brings in YouTube and Twitch separately. So it's kind of a cool feature, but there's lots of bots out there. That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother workshop maybe of different ways that you can set up your server. And you don't have to necessarily be a server owner to appreciate Discord. It might just be a place where you actually go to connect with other people that are interested in the things that you're interested in. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, was how to get around Discord and maybe some things that would be helpful to you, and maybe some people out there that might need some help understanding Discord or getting around it.
I agree. Well, one thing to notice too, I'm just gonna kind of show you the areas. Yeah, yeah, you sure can. Yeah, absolutely.
He just hit the X on the thing there. So when he comes back, let's see. I see that she's going to check out the Epic Pen. So that was a good suggestion there, Michael. And we got Eileen in the house. Hello, beautiful people. So glad you're here, Miss Eileen.
Absolutely. 100%.
That's what happens when you hit the X up there, right? You just
I guess I thought I was hitting something for Epic Pen, but apparently it's something that controls something else that's controlled by whatever and didn't do right. So I'm going to try this again. Let's see if I hit this time, see what happens. If it does it again, then I won't hit that button anymore, but let's try. Okay, I think I've got it. All right, so over here on this section over here, this is where if I'm inside of Tinkering with Tech, which is where I am right now.
And you can see that because it says that Tinkering with Tech right there. Yep.
Yep. Up at the top. Yep. Tinkering with Tech. So I am here, and all these down here are, let's see, I hope I hit the right things and it doesn't cancel out. But anyway, over here are all, like, here's Tinkering with Tech chat. That's just for us to chat. Wednesday's shows would show up here. Workshops would show up here.
And these are called channels. These are called channels, which I believe you have text channels. Isn't that what you have the category as?
Yes, I call it text channels.
Yeah, so that is actually called a category, text channel, where he has it titled that as a category. And you can set permissions by category, by server, or even down to the channel. You can have different roles for people to play within the server, whether they have permissions to do certain things or not. And then you can set up text channels and voice channels for people to use inside your server. So, or you can remove them altogether. I removed the voice channels from my server because it was kind of confusing for people. So,
right. Okay, so I'm going to show you. This is OBS. I found it. So up here is where you can contribute, Twitter, and right here is their Discord. So
way
that's how you
cool.
would join their Discord. Yeah, it's really cool. I
Can
really like.
can I
Go
show
ahead.
something that I've added to my website so that way you can see a little bit different way to see a Discord
Do it.
join option? Okay, so over on my website in my membership members only area, I have this section called benefits where they can see the upcoming Craft It Together. They can see the line art that we have available and the resolution high res images that they get to download. All that's on this page, but they also have this widget which reminds them that there's the option of Discord that they have access to, and maybe they haven't joined yet. All they'd have to do is click connect to join.
That is
Or
way too cool.
the really cool thing is you can see all the people who are currently online that are in that server. So it shows all of the people who are currently online right now in my server. So if you were like, oh, hey, Mike is there, I'm going to go talk with him. Isn't that cool?
That is pretty cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
It's really good.
But anyway, it's just a widget, and I can show you that in a workshop in the Tinkering with Tech community. I can show you how we put that on there if you're interested. It's really not that difficult, so you probably don't even need a workshop. But if that's something you're interested in, we can definitely do that.
Yeah, reach out to us. Let us know. We did one, I believe. I think we did a workshop one time before on Discord. So yeah, absolutely.
And things change all the time with Discord. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but they do change all the time. And one of the latest changes this week got me really excited. Really cool. You can actually now, instead of it being like a continuous chat, all one line, where somebody says, hey, where do you find the line art for this month? And then people are like, chatting a whole bunch of other stuff. And then that message gets lost.
That's huge.
I can actually go type, I can right click on that message, give the link to it, and it will be nested underneath that. So that person will, one, get a notification that I've responded, and two, it will be nested together so anybody else looking for it can find it easily.
We did that. I mean, it was so cool because we did that the other day. We were testing it out. I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome. It's so great to have the conversation connected together too,
Awesome, Roz. We will set it up so that you can attend that meeting, because I know that time zones and everything. We'll make sure that we set up a workshop that is during your schedule, okay? I like this. Jules says, I think Discord is great. Jules uses Discord more than anyone I know. And I love it. Yes. Well, more than anyone I know.
I hear you. So yeah, so lots of cool things and things you can do. One thing on the other side of this, I'm just going to show you real quick. Over on the other side, let's see if it kicks me.
Yeah, he kicked him out. So I don't know what he was going for, but one of the cool things that I like about Discord myself is that I have an app on my phone that I can use. I have an app on my iPad that I can use, and I have an app on the computer that I can use, or I could go to the browser and just go straight to discord.com and use it there. The only difference is using it on the browser doesn't have some of the same features. So if you're wondering like, hey, I can't do that right-click reply thing, it might be because you're on the browser. Glad you're back, Michael.
Yeah, I'm going to probably just hop in and out most of the time here. Apparently, whatever reason, this doesn't want to cooperate. So whatever, this is probably the downfall of the having the whatever. Okay, the shortcut keys. Let's see if this works. Oh, I'm still here. What about it? All right, so over here on this side, this tells you all of your members, all of the members, and lists them and shows them. So that's kind of cool too. You can see the separates it. Yeah. And you can separate. One thing that's nice too is you can separate it with certain permissions. So you can give people certain permissions to, like you might have a general, a lieutenant.
Yeah, they are called roles. That's the tip. That's
Yeah.
the Discord term for it, is roles, and you set those up ahead of time in your server. And so if you join a server and like you only have a certain level of a role, maybe you have to be there a length of time or
That's right.
participate a certain amount of time or
That's right.
make enough posts or whatever they use. Or if it's a paid for scenario, you might only be at level 1 versus level 3 where you pay the most amount of money or whatever. There's so many ways to use Discord. It's vast. It's very big.
Yeah. One of our newest members,
Okay, how about
April, you
this?
can see right here. Look at here. Look at there. Huh? Look
Yeah,
at
go
there.
ahead. You go ahead and say
I
what
like
you're going to
this.
say.
April put something in there too. That was one of the benefits that you get as being a member here is you can become part of this. And April sent something in there, put something in there, and that's, I get a notification that she puts that in there. It's really kind of nice to be able to have that. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Well, and it's a great immediate text tool as well, which is one thing I really like, because when you're joining like a fan club or something, you get to actually interact with that person that you're a fan of in person. So it's really, really cool. But
I'm gonna mention, since you mentioned that. Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna mention that. Modern Day Tech, who's been a guest on our show, you have individuals that you can become friends with as well. And that over here, if you look, here's Modern Day Tech, where I've asked him to come on the show, and we've used this and interchanged this. I gave him the link to come in our Zoom to that meeting that one day. It's really kind of cool. It's a great communication that way too. It's kind of like, I don't know, what would you compare it to? Facebook Messenger or something like that?
Well, yeah, Messenger or even Google Hangouts. I mean, any of the other tools that we've used where you can do direct messaging with somebody. This is just one more place where you could do that. But I don't see Discord going away anytime soon. Whereas we know Hangouts is changing. We know, things disappear all the time. Not everybody uses Facebook.
That's right.
So it's just one of those things. But okay, so Jolin had a question.
How would I find
Michael's Discord?
That's a fantastic question. It's a great question.
And that's what I was asking before, was how do you find Discord servers that you want to join? And the key is to ask the places that you're interested in and find out, or look at their websites.
So like Heather has a public website. So she has public people that can join her Discord and she can screen them, etc. Same with this. OBS has a Discord that's public. My particular community here is a private. It's for just these members. No one else has access to this. They don't have the server key. They can't get in without that server key. When you become a new member, then you're given that. And here we are, like Lowland, and there's Andrew and Mark Barris, some of the community members. Since we don't use it that often, and what did she say? I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I saw you pop something.
As a paid membership site. Wow, I just thought that was timely. She said that, and you were mentioning.
Yep. So
I like this from Phil. You don't find Michael's Discord. Michael's Discord finds you. So yes, if you are interested in becoming a member of Tinkering with Tech, or you already are a member and you'd like to be in the Discord, that should be linked in our, I think it's when you join, you get invited to it.
Yeah. I think it's on that private page too. I think
it's on our private page after. Yeah. And if you're looking for that, then we can connect with you for sure, Jolin. And in the backstage pass, we'll make sure that everybody who comes to the backstage pass gets option for that. Oh wait, everybody.
Today's a special.
Today's a special backstage pass.
Special backstage pass. That's right. Don't forget to look in the Hangout messages and also in your email, because we got a special backstage pass for the community today. And actually, we're going to invite the public too.
We are. We're going to invite
anybody that's watching the show. Anybody that's watching the show is going to get a chance to join us. So it will be screened. We will have a waiting room enabled. You're going to be able to come in, and we're going to play a game, just like we said last week from our show from last week. So keep that in mind. You will get that. Look for that. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get off track. I get excited whenever we talk about
it. That's all right. So wait a minute. Yeah. Jolin says, well, Heather found me. Yes, I did, Jolin. That's right. Can you embed audio in in Discord, can you embed audio? I know you can play audio, and I know that you can like there's bots that will play music, like a jukebox type
You
of a robot thing. You
you
can set
can
up, there's all kinds of stuff
embed
like that.
music. Yes, you
You
can
can
embed
definitely.
music. Yes. Yes,
Wow.
there's a lot of Discord servers that they do that. There's really a lot of cool functionality that it has, even stuff that I don't go into great detail. I know
Yeah,
that
there's
they
a
have
lot.
issues on some things sometimes, certain issues. Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
can do
that
that.
would
I'm
actually
almost
be kinda
positive.
cool. Yeah.
And while Heather's talking about whatever she's talking about, I'm gonna go look real quick because I think I can get.
DMCA from Mike. So that's probably Mike helping you out with what you're thinking of, DMCA.
Is that like YMCA?
I have no idea. I have
I think
no
he
idea.
just
I
misspelled it.
assumed
He
this was
misspelled it.
this I was assuming this was a mind meld from the mics. Understanding each other is what I thought it was. Roz says another great idea, Phil, which I hadn't thought of before. Very good. And do you work on the website or on the downloadable Windows Mac app? Okay, so
Oh,
I
interesting.
personally use the app, the Discord app on my phone, on my iPad, and on my Windows machine. I do not
Wow.
use the browser. I do not use the browser. But I want to stay connected to my community, and that's their direct line to me. So I like having those, and I can just shut it off when I don't want to get any notifications. So it's kind of cool. Phil says he has a lot of ideas flowing. That's cool.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and
you
again,
can use any of them.
you'll have to research that on the embed part. I know that there's ways of embedding and doing certain things, but I just can't remember. I don't know. I know that there was questions on that too. The other thing that would be good too is to go to Discord's Discord and ask them those questions. It's kind of cool. I mean, that's kind of neat to be able to do that kind of thing too. So be sure to reach out to them. If you get on their Discord, if you start using Discord and get used to it, they have a very good help page. They've got a very good help page where they have a lot of stuff that they talk about and do. So I would suggest trying that too, and just kind of maybe researching it and going through that. Let's see here.
Okay. Jules says, I always use the browser for Discord unless I need to speak. And the browser, again, like I said, will not work for all functions because the reply inline thing doesn't work. But yeah, kind of cool.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. It's a great idea. Thank you. I do come up with one every once in a while.
So we didn't want to spend all the time talking about Discord. We just wanted to kind of reacquaint you with Discord. If you guys think that there's more here to discover and that you'd like to hear more about Discord, we really want to know that. Like I said, we want to do maybe a workshop or something with our tinkering community that where we can individually go step by step. One thing I love about the workshops is we all open up whatever program we're using, and then we all work step by step and go, oh, wait a minute, I've hit this screen. What does this mean? How do I fix that? I mean, we can do settings. We can go through setting you up with the app on your phone or the app on your computer and all the different settings and understanding what all they mean, because there's a lot there. So
100%.
in a workshop, I think is the best place to go through all that stuff together. And maybe best part is we all learn together. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I don't plan to be an expert on this because I have gotten away from it because I knew it was one more thing. I mean, I hear so many times, and that's what was tough for me when I was building my community. Oh, it's just one more thing I have to download. Oh my gosh, it's one more thing. Oh, I have to do that. Okay, now I have to do that, I don't know. So that being said, like Heather said, I just think that we need to be sure to let us know. Let us know if this is something you want us to know further. What was that? What did he say?
Huey said I'd love a workshop on Discord.
Okay, yeah, we should do that. And
So
just
that's
kind of
2 who have said that. So we're doing it. No question.
Yeah, and give some ideas too on how you would use it and maybe you're thinking. I mean, I love to hear ideas too. I don't, just because I do it this way or Heather does it that way, that
Yep.
doesn't mean anything. You know, I want to know why you would use it.
One of the coolest things, they just recently made a change where now they have something called communities on Discord.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't bring that up to share, but so
Oh,
on their
okay.
blog post, no, it's okay. They have a blog post where they're talking about Discord as communities and what they're
Cool.
making changes and doing that. I have since switched mine over to a community. It's actually called a community now, as far as Discord is concerned, and it's interesting because what their initial reaction to this or their initial push to do this move was because so many like big YouTubers or large celebrity people have used Discord as a way to connect with their fans or to help with their membership sites or those kinds of
Mhm.
things. And it's a free way to communicate back and forth, and we're talking huge servers of
Yeah,
thousands of people. And so they've put in place some things for these communities that are for very large communities, which I'm obviously not at that level, but I feel like don't let that intimidate you. I feel like get in on the ground floor, get all the kinks worked out, get it to where you want, and then build to be thousands of members in your
that's a
Discord
great
server,
point.
right?
That's a great point. That's a great
That's
point.
the way I
Yeah,
see it.
yeah. Well, and like I said, we've had this for as long as Google Plus has been gone.
Yeah.
So we've had this for a long time. Has it been active? You know, you
No,
look
but
at
you
it.
know what I've noticed? It's as active as you are going to be on it. And
That's
I
true.
was not very active in mine and I suffered for it. So that's all changing.
Mhm.
2021 is the new year. So this is the way I see it. This is the way it's going to be. If you build it, they will post, right?
That's right. All right, we're going to end this thing. Hey, join us. We want anybody, whether you're a member or not, to join us today. This is a special. Oh, Geeks on Tour. And then I just saw that they put a post in that you can see right here. They did just added something down here. It says, I'm watching your YouTube show and learning a little bit about Discord. How about that? So right
I
then
love it.
I saw it come up. And so I was able to see that immediate. You saw how immediate that was. That's kind of cool. So
Okay, so I have the link for people to join us in the new Zoom. We're using a different link for Zoom today for the Backstage Pass members. So I'm going to
mhm,
say that again. If you're a member of Tinkering with Tech, we are not
mhm,
in the standard Backstage Pass link. We are in a new link for
mhm,
today only because we want to
mhm.
play a game with everybody and we're inviting all of the public. And Michael, do we want to put that out there now or are
Yeah, go ahead.
you ready
Or
for
I
that now? Okay.
Yeah, I was going to if you didn't, so that's fine. There it is. There it
All right.
is.
So we've posted it on YouTube and on Twitch. And if you're on Facebook, man, I don't even know what to tell you. I guess I'll go over to Facebook and put it there. I will try that right now. I'm going to do that right now. So,
But we do want to say Merry Christmas to anybody that does watch our shows. I mean, it gives us the watch time, gives us the feedback, your input, your questions, your year-long support has been amazing. And Merry Christmas. I really enjoy this season. I know even if you can't be with all of your relatives that you normally maybe would be, I encourage you to have a super major, even if it's on using the technology and you're tinkering with tech. Let us know how that goes afterward. We might even do a show on that. Just tell us some of the tech that you use. Bring some of our members on. That might be the before the new year, bringing some of our members into here with us, so we can all kind of just talk and just have a conversation about the holidays and how we use tech, what we do with tech, what we gave as gifts as tech, because that would be mostly what I talk about. I really do appreciate all of you and anybody that watches. It means a lot to me and rewatches this. Feel free if you want to know more about Discord and stuff like that. Come join for a month, right? Come join the community for a month. It won't
yeah,
hurt.
that's pretty.
You can take your QR code and put it up on the phone up here. Oh, I almost got it right this time, Heather. I almost got it. I don't know how you always do that. You always get it right.
right over my left shoulder every
No,
time.
you do that well. But click that, or just go to tinkeringwithtech.net. That's our public site where you can learn about what we do and then sign up for just a month. Just come in for a month, and then there you go. Look at there. I love it. Roz, she came in. She said, oops, I got that covered up. Just came in while you're live streaming. Doing your thing. Love it. There you go. That's really nice of her. Thank you. Yep. Thank you.
And again, that shows what I really, really like about Discord is that immediate notification, that immediate thing that it's there. Because with like we are currently using Google Groups on our Tinkering with Tech thing, and you have the option to get notified of those emails as they come through, but it's more of an email base, so it comes through like whenever the email server sends it.
Yeah,
and
that's
so
right.
those are not always immediate. And then I have what I call the digest, right? I use the digest option, so I don't get it until tomorrow morning. So if it's something that you wanted me to see today, I won't see it until tomorrow morning. So
great point.
I really like Discord for that reason.
All right, the link's out there. Come on in the after show. Anybody that can join, come on and join. You'll sit in the waiting room till I get everybody in and all that kind of stuff. We're going to play a game today. So we're going to actually play a game and have some fun. So come join us. We would love to have you. It would be awesome. Is that the right password posted? Yes, it is for this particular event this time. That is correct. I think it says, what is that? Yeah, I know it is because 2 people are already in. So they got in with it, unless you misinterpreted or something. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think it's right, don't you?
Yeah, it is. I checked. So.
Oh, you did. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it in again. Okay, there it is. There it is. Come join us, please. Come join us. Come play the game with us. Have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. We're just gonna play a game to end the holidays. Merry Christmas to you guys. Heather, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much for all you do for me and helping me and that kind of thing. And I appreciate you, girl.
All right.
I do. Thanks, folks. And we're going to get out of here. Thank you. And we will see you next time on the Tinkering with Tech show. Next week we'll be here. We'll be here right before the end of the year. So thank you. Bye, all.